Hello, welcome to our 45-minute workout. Today we need a pair of light dumbbells. I've got 4s, 5s work, 8s, something in the lighter family. We're going to be doing a lot of weighted, low impact cardio. We're going to be doing some full body movements. So grab something light and we are going to get you nice and warm, and then we'll get into your first circuit. We're going to start with some jumping jacks. Let's do arms all the way up and all the way down. You can jump it for high impact, or you can rock the low impact version with me and we will step it. We're going to hang out there for 10 more seconds, then we'll go nice and wide for our side lunges. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. Stay nice and wide, bend one knee at a time, hinge at the hip, see if you can tap that opposite foot. If you want to make the stretch bigger, pop up on the heel, toe up to the ceiling, really press that heel into the floor so you can feel that inner thigh stretch. Side to side, 5 more seconds, then we'll bring the feet together. In 3, 2, 1, hip opener. Stand up nice and tall, open up that hip, bring it back, switch to the other side, stepping over something invisible and back, over something invisible and back. In 3, 2, 1, skater steps. Cross it back, touch the floor or your knee or your shin with the same hand as the back leg. Both knees are bending, finding a nice glute stretch. 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's come into a squat. We're going to hang out in that bottom squat and then straighten the legs. See if you can touch the floor or your toes or a little bit higher, and then rock back to that squat. And we're just going back and forth. Squat into your hamstring stretch. In 3, 2, 1. Come back to that squat. Stand it up and down. Regular squats. Getting those legs ready to go. 8 more seconds here, then we'll go into some butt kicks. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Butt kicks, heels to your butt. You can jog it for high impact or step it with me for low impact. Bringing those heels up nice and high, loosening up those quads. 5 more seconds, then we'll do our quad stretch. 3, 2, 1. Grab your foot. Ooh, balance time. Bring it up to your butt. Stay there for 2 or 3 seconds. And then switch, same thing on the other side. Little stretch, little test of that balance, which is getting harder and harder. And keep switching it every few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Side bends and twist. Nice big side bend each way. And then a twist each way, rotating the upper body. Side bend, twist, and twist. Keep going through that combo. And then in 5 seconds, we'll go into your arm circles. In 3, 2, 1, arm circles. Big circles back, loosen up those shoulders. A few more. And then some open and hugs. Alternate which arm hugs on top. Stretch at your chest and your back. 5 more seconds. Then we're going to go right into inchworm push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, inchworm push-ups. Touch your toes, walk forward to your plank, push up on your toes or your knees, and then walk back in, stand it up, do it all again. 8 more seconds, then we're gonna go downward dog plank T opens. In 3, 2, 1, push back to downward dog, pull through to your plank, T opens right and left. Keep going through that combo, downward dog, then into your plank, then your T opens, right and left. In 3, 2, 1, step forward into your deep lunge, twisting reach towards that front leg, then we'll come back to our plank, and over to the other side for the same thing. Big step forward, shin straight up and down. 5 more seconds, then we're gonna stay on one leg. 3, 2, 1. Stay on one leg, bend the back knee, relax the foot. Push forward into that stretch, and then come back, straighten this front leg, try to pull yourself towards it, feel that hamstring. We're just rocking back and forth, leaning into the front leg, sitting back on the back leg. 5 more seconds, then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Take this knee back, take the other leg forward, lean into it. So now I'm feeling my back quad and hip. And then I sit back, straighten out this front leg. I can feel that hamstring. 7 more seconds. Then we'll go through some cat-to-cows. In 3, 2, 1, cat-to-cow. Hands and knees, we're gonna arch the back. Look up at the ceiling, round the back, look at your legs. Nice and slow, trying to stretch out that back. 5 more seconds, then we'll do child's pose to cobra. In 3, 2, 1, sit back in child's pose, and then pull through, drop the hips, drop the shoulders, look up at the ceiling into cobra, and we'll go back and forth again. Child's pose for a couple seconds, and cobra for a couple seconds. In 3, 2, 1, push all the way back to a little crouch. 3 pulse hamstring stretch. Straighten those legs, see if you can stay at the floor or close to it, and then come back down and do it again. One more time. And then slowly roll your way up. All right, so we are ready to get into your first circuit. We have 2 circuits today, and you're gonna use that light pair of dumbbells for both circuits. So grab what you're gonna use. In this first round, we're gonna get a decent amount of rest. We're gonna work for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna have 20 seconds to chill and learn what our next move is. So first up, we're gonna be doing skiers. So a nice narrow stance. Feet are pretty close together, but we wanna keep some space in between the knees. We want the arms up when the legs are straight. As we bend, we're gonna push the arms back. Nice straight arms all the way up, all the way down. And the emphasis is on that downward motion. We just kind of float back up. If this is a new movement for you or it just doesn't feel comfy today, you can always modify by going shoulder or eye height instead of all the way up overhead. You ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Arms up, big push. Let that breath out on that hard part. As those arms come down, that's where the emphasis is. Push those arms down, feel those shoulders, feel those triceps, feel those glutes and those quads. Nice full body move, getting some cardio in. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, speed hammer curls. This is a great stance already. Little bend, little hinge. One arm comes in, one arm goes out, and we just keep switching it like we're running with just the upper body. So pump those arms like crazy. 5 seconds, take a breath. In 3, 2, 1, 1 in, 1 out. Now push yourself here. Push that pace. Give me everything you have, every single interval. One arm comes all the way in, and one arm straightens all the way back. So we can feel the biceps and the triceps. And again, we get that cardio in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna do some squat pulses. So we're gonna take a nice wide sumo squat. We're gonna do pulses at the bottom. Every 2 pulses, we're gonna change the hands either inside the legs or outside. And I want you to over-exaggerate how high your knees are, so we have to pick those weights up to move them. Ready? Come into that squat in 3, 2, 1. Pulse, 2, 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 pulse, 2. Almost there. Pulse, 2, pulse, 2, and rest. Snatch. We're going to take these dumbbells, still palms facing in. We're going to squat all the way up to overhead, all the way back down. We want it to happen nice and smooth. We want to try not to pause at the shoulders if we can help it. Right from that squat, all the way up overhead, all the way back down. In 3, 2, 1. Squat, pick them up. Squat, pick them up. Nice and smooth, nice and quick, but form first, speed second. So make sure that squat form is on point. Make sure those shoulders are down and back. 7 seconds to go. Push that pace. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alternating overhead press. So we're gonna come up here to our overhead press, and we're gonna do one arm, then the next. One arm, then the next. Now you can string it together super quick, or you can pace yourself, whatever works for you right now. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells up. One, then the next. Now you can push it. Here we are, getting that shoulder strength, getting that cardio in. The body is nice and still, just the arms are moving. So keep a nice bend in those knees so we are stable, we are supported. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Same sort of thing, but now this time in a bent over row. One arm pulls, then the next, getting nice and high, trying to take the dumbbell up beside your chest, elbow nice and close to the body, feeling that upper back. Take a breath, and then we'll come to that bend and hinge position in 3, 2, 1. Big pulse. Head is in line with that spine, working that back, still getting that cardio in. It's only 20 seconds, 10 seconds down, 10 to go. Getting closer and closer every time you pull that dumbbell up. In 5, in 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, constant tension backwards lunges. We're gonna take the dumbbells up. We're gonna find a little demi squat, a little bend in the knees, and from there, we're gonna step back into our lunges, but just home base is that bend. So we don't get to straighten the legs until the interval is done. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, get down, stay down. Alternating backwards lunges, coming to that home base of that demi squat in the middle. That nice narrow little bend, so we don't really get relief on those legs. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, rest. Take a deep breath, take a sip of water if you need it. You've got 35 seconds left at your rest, and then we're gonna do that again, but 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. All right, so exact same thing, you know all the moves now. We're just gonna cut that rest in half. So first round you had 20 seconds on, 20 seconds to rest. This time you're just gonna have 20 seconds on, 10 seconds to rest. So in 15 seconds, we are back to your skiers, that nice narrow stance and that big push down. So take like 2 more deep breaths, and in 10 seconds, we are ready to go. Here we go, grab those weights in 5, in 3, 2, 1. Skiers, big push. Emphasis is on that downward push. We float back up. You can always modify by going to the shoulders or the eyes. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Quick 10 seconds rest. Speed hammer curls. 1 comes in, 1 goes out. We run with just that upper body. In 3, 2, 1, find that position. 1 in, 1 out. Now pump those arms like crazy. You're going for a sprint just with those arms. 10 seconds down, 10 to go. Focus on your breath. Focus on those arms. 1 in, 1 out, keeping the body pretty still. 3, 2, 1, rest. Sumo squat pulses, changing the arms inside and outside the legs every 2 pulses. In 3, 2, 1, pulse, 2, 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 pulse, and rest. Snatch. We're gonna go from the ground up to overhead, dumbbells facing in towards each other, inside the legs. 3, 2, 1, down and up. Nice and smooth, nice and quick. Set that pace, set that tone right away. Push yourself. We want you to be tired. We want you to need that rest. It's coming in 7, in 5, couple more. 3, 2, 1, rest. Catch your breath, alternating overhead presses next. You're gonna set that pace, 1 arm at a time, string it together if you can. 3, 2, 1, 1, then the next. Feel those shoulders. Let that breath get heavy. It's only 20 seconds, and we are flying. 10 seconds to go. You can always slow it down. You can always pace yourself. Your workout, your body, your rules, and rest. 10 seconds, same thing, alternating speed, bend over row. So little bend in the knees, little hinge of the hips. We'll do those big pulls. 3, 2, 1, 1, then the next. Big pull. See if you can get that dumbbell up nice and high beside your chest, keeping the elbow close to the body, squeezing the shoulder blades together, feeling that upper back. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds, constant tension, backwards lunges. Dumbbells are gonna be up over our shoulders. We need that little demi squat and we are lunging in 3, 2, 1. Get low, stay low. Big step back, alternating legs. Coming to that home base with those bent knees. 8 seconds. Feel those glutes, feel those quads. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out, catch your breath. We need to recover as best we can because this next round, we are cutting that rest again to 0 seconds. One move right into the next, no rest, but we are gonna fly through these moves and they have a nice flow, one move right into the next. It's gonna be smooth. We're gonna keep that body moving and you still have lots of time to catch your breath, to grab a sip of water, not too big or you'll feel it in your belly the whole time we're moving around. We still have 17 seconds and then we're back to your skiers. We're almost done of this first circuit. All right, you've got 8 seconds. Grab those weights. Nice narrow stance for your skiers in 5, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells up, big push. 20 seconds of skiers. Feeling the shoulders, the triceps, the glutes, and the quads. 10 more seconds. Then we go right into our speed hammer curls. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. One in, one out. Let's go for that sprint with just the upper body. You got it. Pump those arms. Push that pace. 10 seconds is gone. 10 left. Next up, we're going to go really wide in that stance for our sumo squat pulses where we change the arms every 2 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse. Halfway there. Pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2. Snatch, ground overhead, up and down, squat, pick it up, squat, pick it up. 12 more seconds here, then we're gonna keep it up for our alternating overhead presses. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Alternating overhead press. One arm up, then the next. Palms face in towards your head. Keep that body still. Nice gentle bend in those knees. Hold on to that core. In 8 seconds, alternating speed bent over rows. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Same thing in your row. One, then the next. String it together if you can. We are getting very close to being done and resting. 10 more seconds, then our constant tension, backwards lunges. In 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Gentle bend in those knees. Nice narrow stance. Step it back to your lunge. 15 seconds, then you get a big rest. Let's earn that rest. In 10, in 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 45 seconds. Catch your breath. Recover. We are doing that one more time, just like we did. 20 seconds on, 0 seconds rest. 2 times through this time, but then we're done with these moves. We toss them, this circuit is over. So it's gonna be less than 5 minutes in total. We can get through it, and you still have 25 seconds left at your rest. In 20 seconds, skiers, second last time. 15 seconds, shake it out. Let's grab those weights. Let's find that nice narrow stance for our skiers in 5, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells up, big push. Bend those knees as those dumbbells come down. Push that pace, give me some effort, some power behind those arms. Halfway there in 10 seconds, right into our speed hammer curls. In 7, in 5, in 3, 2, 1. One in, one out. Let's sprint it out just with that upper body. Leave those legs out of it. Let those arms do that work. Halfway there in 10 seconds, nice and wide, sumo squat pulses, changing the arms. Every 2 pulses. 5, 3, 2, 1, pulse it, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, 12 seconds, then squat to overhead, in 10, in 7, in 5, in 3, 2, 1, squat, lift it all the way up, right back down, nice and smooth, all the way up, all the way down, halfway there in 10 seconds, keep those dumbbells up, alternating overhead press, we're getting there, keep going, 5 more seconds, 3, 2, 1, keep them up, 1, then the next, set that pace, set that intensity, we're getting there, 12 seconds left of this move, then our alternating speed, bent over rows, in 7, if you're starting to max out, slow it down, but keep moving, in 3, 2, 1, bent over rows, 1 pull, then the next, in 15 seconds, we're into our last move of round 1, so in 10 seconds, constant tension backwards lunges, but you know the drill, we're going through it 2 times, then we're done. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up, gentle bend in those knees, step it back to your lunges, there we go, we're getting through it, 12 seconds, then we're back to our skiers, 1 last time, in 7, in 5, I'm getting sweaty, I hope you are too, 3, 2, 1, pick it up, big push, last chance for all of these moves, so we better make it count, 10 more seconds, then we're done with the skiers, we're right into the speed hammer curls, we only have 2 minutes left in this circuit, 3, 2, 1, bring it in, speed hammer curls, 1 in, 1 out, make sure that arm gets straight so we can feel the tricep, push that pace if you can, we only have 10 seconds left, then our sumo squat pulses, switching the arms, in 5, in 3, 2, 1, pulse it out, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, halfway there, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, pulse, 2, squat to overhead coming in, 3, 2, 1, pick it up, squat all the way up to overhead, squat all the way up, you got it, 14 seconds of this, then we toss this move away, we keep those dumbbells up overhead for alternating overhead press, in 5, in 3, 2, 1, let's go, 1 up, then the next, string it together if you can, if those shoulders still have a little bit of strength, a little bit of fight left in them, pump out those reps, halfway there in 10 seconds, alternating speed bent over rows, 2 moves to go, 5, 3, 2, 1, let's do it, big pulls, alternating arms, string them together, just like you did with those overhead presses, 12 seconds, that are constant tension, backwards lunges, in 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, pick it up, big step back, bring it in, yes, keep switching sides, 14 seconds of work, then this circuit is done, these moves are over, in 8, keep going all the way until that last second, 5, 3, 2, 1, rest, drop those weights, relax your body, sip of water, 1 circuit down, 1 circuit to go. And this one's a little bit shorter, and I think a little bit easier than what we just did. So while you're recovering, I'll explain what's happening. We are going to do 1 minute of squat pulses, but every time we do a squat, we're gonna add a pulse to it, okay? So we're gonna come down, 1 squat, 1 pulse. On the next squat, we're doing 2 pulses. We come down, pulse, pulse, then we can stand back up. Then we come down for 3 pulses, and so on. We're gonna build up to as many pulses as we can in 1 minute. I'm gonna go body weight for this move. If you wanna make it harder, you can absolutely keep holding your weights right down in between your legs, or right over your shoulders, or whatever is comfy for you, okay? 1 minute, always 1 squat, but we keep building on the pulse. We ready for this? find your comfy squat stance. If you want more quad engagement, do a more narrow stance. If you want more glute engagement, do a little wider stance. In 3, 2, 1, come on down, we got 1 pulse. Back up, come on down, we got 2 pulses. 1, 2, let's go for 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, let's go for 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do 5 pulses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about 6 pulses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Okay, we almost got it through to our 10 pulses. We made it through our 9s and we got through 8 extra pulses. We are gonna do it again and we gotta beat it, okay? So we gotta get through those 10 pulses. So same thing, 1 squat, 1 pulse. In 5, we're gonna try to beat that previous one. 3, 2, 1, squat, 1 pulse. Come on down, 2 pulses. 1, 2, 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pulses. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. We did it. We beat our previous one. Shake out those legs. This next one, we are going to use those weights. We're going to do a thruster. So we're going to hold the weights right over our shoulders. We're going to squat as we stand, 1 press. Next thruster, squat, 2 presses. Always 1 thruster, 1 squat, but we keep adding the press. Ready? Let's go. Squat, 1 press. Squat, 2 presses. Squat, 3 presses. 2, 3. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. Whew, we made it through those 8. We made it through 7 reps of our 9s. Of course, we're doing it again. We're gonna have to hustle to try to beat that. You still have 10 seconds. Give those shoulders a good little shake, a good little stretch. And 5, here we go. Let's get to our 9s. 3, 2, 1, squat, 1 press. We gotta hustle. We got 2. 1, 2. How about 3? 1, 2, 3. How about 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's our 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, into our 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Wow, that was intense, but we did it. We beat that previous one. Okay, we've got 30 seconds. We are going to turn this into a combo. So we are going to do a squat. Every rep, we are going to add a pulse into a thruster where we add an overhead press. So we're combining the two things we just did, okay? Don't worry too much, you just have to follow along with me. We're gonna add a pulse and an overhead press every round. 3, 2, 1, squat, 1 pulse. Bring it up over the shoulders, squat, 1 press. Ready? Come down, give me 2 pulses. Bring it over the shoulders, give me 2 presses. 1, 2, onto our 3s. 1, 2, 3, bring it up, squat. 1, 2, 3, onto our 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bring it up. Squat, 5 presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do those 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it up. Squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On to 7s. 1, 2, 3, and rest. Whew. All right, we gotta try to beat it. So we're into our 7s. Let's see if we can get through those 7s. We're gonna have to hustle to do it. 10 seconds, squat. Adding a pulse every time. We bring it up over the shoulders. We do 1 squat, adding on to the overhead presses each time. 3, 2, 1. 1 pulse. Bring it up. 1 press. 1, 2. Squat. 1, 2. Back down. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5s. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about 6s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Whew, we beat it. All right, we are going to separate moves. So we were doing a lot of combos. We were doing a lot of squat pulses. We were doing a lot of thrusters. We combined everything together into one big combo. This time, we're just gonna do individual moves, okay? So we're gonna make it a little bit easy on ourselves. Everything's gonna be really quick. It's only gonna be 20 seconds, and we're just gonna see how many reps we can do in 20 seconds. First one is squats. I'm not gonna count with you because you might be able to go a lot faster than me. 3, 2, 1, count your squats. And rest. Okay, I got to 15. So now we're gonna do that again. We're gonna try to beat it, try to get at least 1 rep further. You're gonna have to hustle. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And rest. I got 18. Oh, I hope you did too. Okay, this time squat pulses. We're gonna stay at the bottom of that squat. We're gonna see how many pulses we can get in 20 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Count your pulses. And rest. Okay, I got 22 pulses. Remember how many you got? So we're gonna try to beat it here. Shake out those legs. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Oh, 26. I did it. I hope you did it too. This time you're doing thrusters. Squat into your overhead press. Then back down for another squat. 3, 2, 1. Squat. Pull those legs. Count those reps. And rest. I got 12. That's gonna be tough to beat. Let's get competitive. 5 seconds. Beat those reps. 3, 2, 1. And rest. 14. Whew. Next up, overhead presses. All the way up, all the way down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. 16. All right, whatever you got, let's try to get at least 1 rep higher. Find that inner athlete. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Rest. 19. Whew. Okay, we are going to do the regular moves that we just did. No rest, but also no counting. We're just gonna move through them one more time, then we're done. We stretch, that's it. So you've got 17 seconds, then we're back to your squats, down and up for 20 seconds. Don't worry about counting your reps. We are just moving here at the end. Find your comfy squat stance, feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. In 3, 2, 1. Down and up in those squats. Just finishing off those glutes and those quads. If you want to make it harder, hold your weights. You can hold them down between your legs, up over your shoulders, whatever is comfy for you. In 7 seconds, we're going to stay at the bottom. We're going to pulse in that squat. 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse. We're here for 20 seconds. Let it burn. Get cozy here. We're flying through it. 12 seconds to go. Then we're going to grab our weights. We're going to go right into our thrusters. In 8, in 5, in 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights right up into your overhead press, right back down into your squat. Set your pace. Find a rhythm that works for you here at the end. 10 more seconds. We only have 1 more move to go. It's your overhead presses. If you can string it together and pound out a few more reps, go for it. 3, 2, 1. Just the press. No more squat. If those shoulders have something left in them, I want you to use it up. 12 more seconds, then we're done. In 10, in 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Leave those weights down on that floor. We've got to stretch. Let's grab one arm across the body. Give it a nice hug. Keep that shoulder down away from the ear. Holy smokes, that was a tough one, but we did it. It's over, and we feel better for it. 5 seconds, then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Open it up, hug on the other side. Keep that arm pretty straight, shoulder down away from your ear. Find that stretch. You did so many overhead presses, so many skiers, so many thrusters. 5 more seconds. Then we're going to put the feet together, hands behind the back. 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Grab the hands behind the back. Try to get some height, and then hang over. See if you can bring them up even higher. with some help from gravity. Awesome, release those hands. Let's step back into a deep lunge, front knee bent, back leg straight, focus on dropping the hips, reaching through that back heel, and then drop that back knee, relax the foot, just like we did in the warm-up, push forward. Feel that back leg, that quad, and that hip should start loosening up. 5 more seconds, then we're gonna go into downward dog before we switch sides. 3, 2, 1, tuck the toe back under, reach through those heels, butt up to the ceiling, feel the stretch in your calves, your hamstrings, release any tension that you're holding in your back or your neck, and in 5 seconds, we're gonna step forward with the other leg. 3, 2, 1, deep lunge. Front knee bent, back leg straight to start. Focus on pushing those hips closer and closer to the floor, keeping that knee, front knee stacked over your ankle. 3, 2, 1, bend that back knee, relax the foot, push forward, lean into that stretch. Stay there for 10 seconds, give me 2 deep breaths there, and with each breath, try to get a little further into that stretch. In 3, 2, 1, let's take a seat right onto our butt. We're gonna plant those hands in behind us, cross one leg over the other, so the ankle crosses over just above the knee. Sit up as close as you can to the leg, push that knee away from you. Find that hip stretch of that crossed over leg. Stay there for a deep breath. In 3, 2, 1, let's switch it. Cross the other leg over. I need some leverage there. Sit up as close as you can, push that knee away from you, find that hip stretch, and just breathe into it. 7 more seconds, then we're gonna stay seated. We'll put the bottoms of our feet together, knees to the side in 3, 2, 1. Let's come to a butterfly stretch. Use your elbows or your hands to push those knees away from you and lean forward into the stretch. I can't go very far, but if you can go a little bit further, lean a little bit further into it, feeling the inner thighs, the hips. Stay there for 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's put the bottoms of the feet on the floor, come forward into a crouch, straighten those legs, loosen up those hamstrings, and gently roll your way up. We are done. Thank you so much for sweating with me. I will see you in the next one.